Hey, this is Joe from SoFly, and in this video, we are going to import Gravity Forms entries into WordPress using WP All Import. So you can see here, I have my Gravity form, and I don't have any entries. So to get started with the import, we'll go down here to All Import and select New Import, and then upload our file. And you can see here, this is a really simple CSV. It just has all of our application data in it. And this could be an export from another Forms plugin or from Salesforce or something like that. If you are migrating from a different Gravity Forms installation, check the video description below and watch our video on Gravity Forms migration. All right, so we'll select that. And then under here, under New Items, we're going to select Gravity Forms entries. And then all the different forms we have would be down here. I just have job applications, so I'll select that. And we'll continue to step 2. All right, and here we just want to make sure that WP All Import processed the import file correctly and registered all of the columns. Everything looks good. So we'll continue to step 3. And here what we're going to do is we are going to drag and drop our import data from the right here onto the left. And this is all of the form fields that are in our Gravity Forms form. So first we'll start with first name, drag that over, and our last name, and our email address. Then we have our phone number. Now these are all text fields, right? This one here is a multi-select field. So if I knew that all of these were going to have the same value, I could just select one or whatever, right? 2 of them, 3 of them, whatever I wanted. But instead, unfortunately, all my data is different, right? This person's on the sales team. This person is interested in administration. So what we need to do is we need to tell WP All Import that these are all different. Now my data matches. We can see here what WP All Import is going to be looking for. So it's going to match sales team to sales team, etc. And we're going to use set with XPath. And the way that works is we're just simply going to drag this in here. And this here is actually an XPath expression. If you don't know what XPath is, don't worry, you don't need to know. If you do know what XPath is, you can do all sorts of weird, complicated stuff in here to do all sorts of fun things. So that's simply going to work, right? So this person is going to end up having sales team selected, et cetera, et cetera. Down here to resume, we've asked our folks to upload a resume. So we'll just drag that in. And then during the import process, WP All Import is going to download this PDF that they've uploaded on the old site and then download it and add it to their entry over here. And then finally, we have a consent box, and this is a simple tick box, yes or no. So we can select the same value for all the records, or we can set with XPath. And if we had a column in here for yes or no, we could put that in. But we're just going to have everybody agree to the privacy policy because that's not super important. Then finally, down here, we're going to use date created. If we just leave this blank, as I run the import, the entry date is going to be whenever the import actually ran, right? But these people all filled these out over the last month or so. So we're going to preserve that data and put that in here. And now this is all complete, right? One thing that we can do is we can go down here to entry notes and we could add some sort of note that says like, this was imported with WP All Import, and then that would be imported into our entries. So we'll do that. So there's some clarity. If new entries go into that new form, new job applications, we'll know that they weren't imported. So we are now going to continue to step 4. And then here we have our unique identifier. So we're just going to auto detect that. And it's selected email for us, which works. All of these people have unique email addresses. And then down here, we don't need to worry about any of this. So we're just going to leave that with the default settings. And then we will continue. So everything looks good here. Let's confirm and run the import. And this is going to take a few minutes to run. So we'll let this go and we'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so that didn't take too long. The import is complete. Let's go over here to our form and check out our entries. So you can see here we have 5,223 entries. And let's check one out, see if it came in okay. Here's our note. And here is her PDF. So the files came in all right. Everything over here looks good. And that is it. So that is all it takes to import Gravity Forms entries into WordPress using WPL import. Check the description below for links to videos on migrating Gravity Forms entries, exporting them, and other fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.